Big Daddy is missing from the world's dangerous prison, Duragraha. Is he alive or dead? Anderson believes that Michael, who is Big Daddy's son, has fled him away. Detective Society and Mehul are confused about what has happened. Commander Vasu is also injured. All the detectives around the world have once again came into high alert. Mehul and Detective Fatima were waiting on Karachi Beach in Pakistan for the ship.
Mehul sir, who was that girl you were calling Alia?
I thought she was Alia, but I don't know where she disappeared to. Maybe I got confused. Alia is in India.
Mehul and Fatima load their guns and wait for the gun suppliers come out from the ship.
Why isn't anyone coming out from the ship? There must be something fishy.
Mehul approaches the man and removes gag from his mouth.
Tell me the truth. Why hasn't anyone came out from the ship yet?
Sir, they are waiting for my signal.
This means as long as he doesn't give them signal, there won't be any activity on the ship.
Mehul starts untying the man's hands.
What are you doing, Mehul? This man will tell them.
Don't worry. If he does anything suspicious, shoot him from behind.
You guys won't be able to go back alive from here. Big Daddy's people will kill you.
Now, do as I say, or I'll shoot you.
The man starts slowly walking towards the beach.
Fatima, if he does anything suspicious, shoot him in the leg. I'll go around to the other side.
Mehul quietly moves behind the tree, making his way to the other side. Meanwhile, the man, as he reaches the beach, raises his hand in the air and signals with his fingers. As they receives the signal, a smuggler comes out from inside the ship and forms a circular gesture in the air with his hand.
Ready for action.
Those two men start talking in code language. But Mehul understands that the man has told about their presence to the smuggler standing on the ship. Can you tell how Mehul realized that the man had informed about them to the smuggler? Carefully observe and let me know your answer by commenting. Look at the fingers on the right hand of that man. He has only two fingers open, which means he's signaling to the smuggler that there are two people, meaning Mehul and Fatima.
Fatima, fire!
Fatima targets the man's legs. But suddenly, the man rushes inside the ship, and as he runs away, he waves bye-bye to Fatima. Fatima gets very angry.
Fatima, oh no!
Mehul immediately takes out his blasting gun. Taking advantage of the opportunity, Mehul reaches Fatima. And he hides with her behind a container.
Are you okay, Fatima?
Yes, Mehul, I am fine.
Meanwhile, the smugglers were continuously firing from the ship.
Go. They are hiding behind the tree. Move.
All the smugglers provide cover to each other and start coming out of the ship.
Fatima, you keep this blasting gun and give me your gun.
Fatima starts firing with the blasting gun, and taking advantage of the opportunity, Mehul moves to another container. Fatima was using the blasting gun for the first time, and she was enjoying it a lot.
Wow, fantastic gun. Really, Detective Mehul is great.
Suddenly, a man fires from behind, and the bullet grazes Mehul's arm, causing it to bleed. Mehul quickly takes cover behind the container. The man starts following the trail of the blood. But suddenly, Mehul attacks him from behind. Mehul and Fatima begin to take down every man one by one. However, Mehul starts feeling dizzy.
What's happening to me? I'm getting dizzy.
But Mehul builds courage and keep on firing. But Mehul is getting weaker.
Detective Mehul, can you hear me?
But Mehul had become unconscious near the container.
Detective Mehul, why aren't you responding? Something is wrong.
Fatima considers about going to Mehul, but suddenly there's commotion inside the sea.
It seems Big Daddy's people have arrived.
Mehul was still connected to Fatima on the call, but wasn't responding. Big Daddy's men had arrived on the beach to deal with weapons, and there, Mehul was lying unconscious. Detective Fatima had no other option. So she attacks Big Daddy's ship with the blasting gun. One blasting bullet hits the ship's front deck, causing a powerful explosion.
Deal cancel. I repeat, deal cancel. There is danger.
All of Big Daddy's men quickly flees with their boat.
What might be inside the ship?
Fatima gradually goes inside the ship. When Fatima enters the ship, she finds guns and hand grenades inside.
Dangerous. If Big Daddy's men had taken all these guns and bombs with them, the entire city could have been in danger.
Fatima starts checking the guns. Sniper, MP40, AK-47, pistol. There were all kinds of guns. Fatima had never seen such a variety of guns in her entire detective career. Fatima goes further inside the ship, and it was slightly dark there. As she go inside, Fatima collides with something.
Who's there?
Fatima immediately takes her mobile out and turns on the flashlight.
Someone is hiding here.
Suddenly, she hears a sound of someone running. Fatima follows that sound. As she goes toward the sound, she sees a man climbing up the ship stealthily.
Poor man. Seems like he jumped into the water out of fear.
Fatima heads her way back, when suddenly she spots a crate.
Oh, no.
Can you guess what Fatima saw that frightened her and made her run? Let me know your answer by commenting. Look closely, there is a hand grenade with a pulled-out pin, which means the man who had just jumped into the water had planned to harm Fatima. As Fatima was about to jump into the sea from the ship's window, the grenade exploded instantly. Meanwhile, Mehul was still unconscious in the container, and his hand was turning blue, indicating that the bullet that hit him contained poison. But what will happen now? Who will save Mehul? Fatima begins to search for Mehul. After a while, she spots Mehul near the container. Mehul's face had turned blue. The poison had spread throughout his body.
Oh, no. Detective Mehul, can you hear me?
A doctor comes out of the ICU.
What happened, doctor?
Madam, your patient needs 2 bottles of blood immediately.
Doctor, he is a very important person for the world. You can take as much of my blood as you need.
The doctor immediately takes a blood sample from Fatima, but her blood doesn't match Mehul's. The entire medical team was trying to save Mehul, but nobody's blood was matching with Mehul's. Suddenly, a man from the Detective Society arrives at the hospital and donates 2 bottles of blood. He had a mask on his face and was wearing a long coat. There has been establishment of a secret lab for the Detective Society in every country, where information about every detective and their matching blood group is stored so that their lives can be saved in emergencies. While Detective Fatima was coming to the hospital, she informed the Pakistan Detective Society about Mehul, which is why a secret agent from the Detective Society came to donate blood for Mehul. The entire team of doctors performed the operation on Mehul, and his life was saved.
How did I came here?
The nurse there began to explain everything to Mehul. And just then, Detective Fatima arrives. Fatima had brought spinach juice and a healthy breakfast for Mehul.
Mehul, poison had spread throughout your body.
This means there was poison in the bullets they fired.
Don't worry, Mehul. I've blown up the entire ship. All the guns and bombs have been destroyed, and the deal has been cancelled as well.
Good job, Fatima.
After that, Fatima serves breakfast to Mehul, and while having breakfast, Mehul remembers Alia. Mehul immediately makes a video call to Alia. At that time, Alia was sitting on the rooftop of Dr. Sanjana's lab, roasting some corns.
Mehul sir calling? Wow, this will be fun.
As soon as she receives the call, she immediately turns on the back camera, showing Mehul the corns she was roasting.
Sir, I'm roasting some hot delicious corns. You tell sir. How is it going in Pakistan?
Mehul tells Alia the entire story.
Sir, I'll come there right away.
No, Alia. India could need your help anytime. This time, Big Daddy's men are using bullets coated with poison.
Oh, sir, who is this girl? She's wearing huge earrings.
Alia, this is my friend Fatima.
Before ending the call, Mehul tells Alia about a girl who looked like Alia to him.
For a moment, I thought Alia came to Pakistan.
Since Bulbul, a scientist, received the news about Big Daddy, he has been working on new inventions.
This time, Big Daddy will definitely come with a big army. I'll have to create something to fight against him.
Bulbul, a scientist, has designed a bottle bomb with an explosive liquid inside that looks exactly like water.
This is a fantastic bomb, but we need to test it first.
A few days pass, but there's still no news about Big Daddy.
What's the plan now, Mehul?
Right now, we don't know anything, but we have to stay alert. I'm returning to India tomorrow.
As soon as Mehul finishes his drink and stands up, he is stunned after what he sees. The same girl he saw on Karachi beach, the one he mistook for Alia, was standing in front of his sight.
Just a minute, I'll be right back.
Mehul starts approaching that girl to take a closer look at her face.
Interesting, very interesting. That means Alia tricked me.
But suddenly, Mehul have a doubt.
Impossible. This can't be Alia.
Can you guess why Mehul thought that she can't be Alia? Let me know your answers by commenting. Look closely, this girl is wearing a nose ring, but Alia doesn't wear a nose ring. Mehul is completely shocked.
How is this even possible? It means she is Alia's look-alike.
Mehul immediately tells Fatima everything.
Amazing. This is the same Alia who was eating corn on the video call that day.
After that, Mehul and Fatima approaches the girl who resembles Alia. So, she really was Alia's look-alike.
Excuse me, ma'am, may I know your name?
My name is Sarah.
Suddenly, a little girl come over there.
This is my daughter, Zoya.
Mehul still couldn't believe that Sarah is a look-alike of Alia. Mehul shows a photo of Alia to Sarah. And even Sarah takes some time to believe it. Mehul takes a group selfie with Sarah and her daughter Zoya and leaves from there.
Arif, I've heard that Big Daddy has escaped from jail.
Guys, get ready to break out of this prison. This time I won't let go of that Alia.
Come on, guys. It's lunchtime.
All prisoners line up, and they start receiving their meal of lentils and rice.
Give me more, brother. It's just a matter of a few more days. Then we'll have lunch at a 5-star hotel.
Araf, please get me out from this prison as well.
There's a secret meeting happening over there where all the underworld dons have gathered.
Boss, Marco has joined forces with Shera. Now he is parting and smuggling in Bangladesh.
He has betrayed me. I'll destroy him.
Thank you, officer, for your support.
On the way, Mehul sends a message to Alia and asks her to get the blasting bullets from Bulbul, a scientist's lab.
It looks like soon there's going to be a fight. Hey, holy god. Let's create commotion eventually.
Alia immediately takes her skateboard and heads towards Bulbulea Scientist's house. To reach Bulbulea Scientist's house, there was a maze made. Can you tell me which of these paths leads to the Bulbulea Scientist's house? Let me know your answer by commenting. Path B leads to the scientist's house in the following manner. Alia takes Path B and reaches the scientist's house.
Bulbulea Scientist. Hey, Bulbulea Scientist. Open the door.
Alia knocks on the door for quite some time, but Bulbulea Scientist doesn't open the door.
It seems that Scientist might be sleeping.
Alia tries calling the scientist. At that time, the scientist was conducting an experiment.
This Alia will give me a headache. It's better for me to not answer the call.
Alia keeps on calling the scientist multiple times, but he doesn't answer. Suddenly, Alia remembers something Mehul Sir once said.
Alia, unless it's an emergency, never call someone more than twice. When that person gets free, they'll call back themselves.
Now what should I do?
Suddenly, Alia's sight falls on 2 water bottles placed at a corner of the house. Actually, they are not water bottles but bottle bombs that Bulbulea Scientist had invented but forgot to take them inside. Perhaps he had brought them out for testing.
It's been a while since I've practiced my aim. I should warm up a bit. Oh no, just a little bit left.
For next shot, Alia carefully aims and hits the target. Upon hearing the blast sound, Bulbulea Scientist comes out of the house and finds his entire wall had been shattered, and Alia's face had turned black.
Oh man, Alia, what have you done? You've destroyed my entire wall.
There was a bomb in the bottle.
Suddenly, in the sky, 1, 2, 3, a total of 8 helicopters arrives and starts firing. What will Alia do now? Are these Big Daddy's men? Will Jekyll launch another attack on Mehul? We'll see in the next episode. Thank you.